Alas, a game that I've been anticipating for many, many years has finally came to the West. By the title of this video and by the thumbnail, you guys know exactly what game I'm talking about. And that's Phantasy Star Online 2. I honestly didn't know this game existed until one day I saw it on my Japanese PSN account many years ago. I was stunned that I could finally play it on a next gen console. I mean, I played Universe, the portable series, hell, I recently played it on the Dreamcast. So having the opportunity to play PSO2 was a dream come true. I sat down and I invested hours, days, weeks into it. But the more I played it, the more I missed mechanics from Phantasy Star Universe. Even when it finally came to us in the West, my opinion still stands strongly. Now I got to thinking, and a very controversial question came to mind that may or may not trigger some fans. So my question is Phantasy Star Online 2 superior to Phantasy Star Universe? And was it actually worth the wait? I know people will be mad saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, but please hear me out. Yes, I know that Phantasy Star Online 2 has a lot more to give compared to Universe, but there are some things that Universe did that PSO2 lacks in or doesn't have it at all. But before we begin, I'd just like to say that this is strictly based on opinion. This is just for a discussion. But let's go through them, shall we? Okay, this first thing is the most important one for me, and that's exploration. This was key, cause that is what made me love Universe so much. Having the chance to go to other planets and explore their cities? Come on. What I really loved about it is that each planet sells different clothes and weapons. A good example is Param. Param is the only place you can buy parts if you're a cast, that is. But here you could just go to the shopping plaza and buy whatever you need. Sometimes the items are not there though, so you will most likely have to try your luck by doing missions and hoping that one of the enemies would drop it. I mean, from my experience, of course. Second thing is that you cannot level up your photon skills or techniques simply by using them like you could do in Universe. In online, you have to get the same skill that has to be a higher level in order to use it again to upgrade your current techniques and skills. To be honest, I find that tedious, cause sometimes you don't find the skills that you want or need. And number three is gonna be as important as the first one because it's about weapons. I feel like Universe has more weapon varieties than online, having 27 different types of weapons, from whips to claws to laser cannons, while online only has 18 different weapons, with new additions like the wired lance, whip, oh sorry, I don't know what happened there, launchers, laser cannons, god damn, what is wrong with me today? Gun blades, katanas, taluses, twin machine guns, jet boots, and wands. And no, not like the wands, like the Phantasy Star Universe wands, but more like Harry Potter type wands that you could use to basically control animals. You'll see if you play the game. Number 4, and this is something that could confuse some players. I was explaining this to my friends and even they were confused. But here goes. Subclasses. It's a really cool concept since Universe doesn't have that. However, I think it's one of the most dumbest yet coolest features in Phantasy Star Online 2. So, you have a main class that the moment you reach level 20, you have the opportunity to unlock a subclass, which you could pick from any class you want. You could be a braver / gunner or hunter / summoner. But here's where things get confusing. Once you have your subclass, any skills or technique that your subclass can use are now usable. But if your main class cannot use them, let's just say twin machine guns, but your subclass can, you will have to find the same weapon that basically allows all classes to use it. Does that make sense? I mean, you can change between main classes and subclasses, but it's so much easier to find a weapon that all classes could use, so you won't have to worry about switching between missions. But that's dumb. Why do I have to switch between classes to use weapons? Why can't I automatically use them since I have the subclass equipped? And to that I say, I don't know. I truly don't know what to say to that, honestly. It's a really cool concept, and I believe that Sega should have worked on that more. Then maybe, just maybe, it could be better and make more sense to newcomers. Last, but certainly not least, ooh, my voice cracked. Weapon palettes. In Universe, you can actually equip 2 different types of weapons into one slot. For example, I can equip a dagger in one hand while wielding a wand, or a gun in the other. It made combat more complex and gave out a sense of variety when fighting monsters. Like, I could dish out physical damage while dishing out magical damage, or range damage while healing myself if I were to ever get hurt. That right there allows us to customize the way we fight, and online is lacking in that department. With all that being said, I'm still enjoying the hell out of it. The combat is more fast paced while at the same time being so flashy. Makes me feel like I'm in an anime. And don't forget the raids. I honestly don't remember if Universe have any raids, but if they do, please let me know in the comments below. But for my final thoughts, is Phantasy Star Online 2 superior to Phantasy Star Universe? My answer to that is no. I strongly believe that Universe is superior to Online, and what I've listed in this video helps me decide the answer in the end. But wait, I didn't answer the second question. Is it worth the wait? You bet your sweet ass it is. Even though it's lacking in some departments and it has a very confusing feature, it was well worth the wait. In total, I already synced in countless hours, more than 60 hours, and I loved it. I highly suggest having friends to play with and form a party, you know, so that it can make it more easier and more enjoyable if you're playing on your own. Well, with all that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you're new and you like my content, be sure to subscribe for more, because there is another video coming about Monster Hunter becoming something. I'm not gonna say it, but you just wait for the video. Just stay tuned, please. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Did I miss anything? Let me know down below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!